Yes, hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. And this is Shekhar. I'm going to discuss about Java generics actually, and how we'll get to know what is the usage of that one and how we can use in the language for a good programming way, and we'll understand what is the advantages it will provide to the programmer actually. And yeah, so let's jump on to the topic. So this is the Java normal project which I have started in IntelliJ, and I'm going to create a new class actually. So this class name will keep it as a person class. And this person class for now I'm keeping like a this will have one entity and entity called ID, and I'm going to generate constructor for this one, and I'm going to generate getter and setter as well. So I have created a person class with the entity as the ID, and this will have like setters and getters and constructors as well. So I'm going to create one more class. I will explain why I'm going to create why these classes I'm going to create actually. But yeah, so this box class, my intention is like I'm going to create this box class. It will behave like a suitcase or container, or I need to store in this box class, like it will work like a box, so that I can keep an object in this one. So I can store an object in this one and I can retrieve from this box. So as I said, this box will contain an object. So I'm going to give public object and object. And in the same way, I'm going to generate status constructor, and I'm going to generate getter and setter. Yeah, perfect. So I have created a person class and a box class. So person class is like to create person objects. It will have a value like a ID as this one. And also I'm going to create a new class. This class will keep like an animal class. And in the same way, this animal class will have let's consider this will have name actually, string name. And I'm going to generate in the same way. I'm going to generate constructor, and I'm going to generate getter and setter. Yeah. So here I have created person class, box class, and animal class. So person class will behave like a we have created to behave like a person, and animal class will behave like an animal, and box is like a container item or like a storage item. So I'm going for main.java. So here what I'm trying to do is like I will create a person object first. Person called Hilton. Why it is showing? Yeah, a person called Hilton, and new person, and I'm going to give ID like a 5. Okay, I have created a person class. Now I'm going to create an animal class as well. So keep concentrate, and animal class named dog, and I'm going to give you any. Okay, I have created any ML. Okay, type mistake. So keep on. I'm going to give name as the dog. Okay. Okay. So I have created two objects actually. One person object and another one animal object. And I'm going to create a box object called box1. And in this object, in this box object, I'm going to save person object called Hilton actually. Right? So the usage of the box is like it will be like a container where I can store my objects actually. I'm going to create one more box as well, which where I can save my dog object as well. So yeah. So here, if you see clearly, I have created two boxes. In one box, I'm going to save person object, and the another box I'm going to save animal object. So here is the catch. Hey buddy, why I have created a box class, but I'm going to save person class as well and animal class as well. But I don't want to be confused, or I don't want to be generate ambiguity. So I want to give like I want strictly give condition like a box class has to be work on any one type only. If I choose person object, person as the type, so it has to work on only person type. If it is a animal type, it has to work on only animal type. So here is the catch actually. So in this scenario, generics will come very good manner. So how I see, so entirely I'm going to change here. So the way I'm going to change is like after box, I'm going to denote something called diamond operator T actually. So this diamond operator T named as a type variable or a type reference. So it is if we speak in depth of this type variable or type reference, it is different from the reference variable or a primitive reference actually, or I can say like a reference variable or a primitive variable. It is different from those two actually. Those two will have like a either pointing it out to memory address which will give the value, or a primitive data which will give the value like that. But this type reference or type variable just mentions like a hey, this class will work on this type only. So I'm going to intimate the compiler to intimate the class like this class will particularly work on any one type. So that type we can give on instantiating time actually. Yeah. So this T mentions like a hey, this class will work only for this particular type only. So I'm going to do data. So this is the only entity which will have. And I'm going to generate in the same way. I'm going to generate this structure, and I'm going to generate C. Yeah, perfect. So here I have mentioned like this class will particularly works on this one. And now I'm going for Java actually. So here is the catch. And I'm gonna comment out this path, and I'm going to write a new instant classes. So this box class, I'm going to mention which type I'm going to use as person object. And I'm going to give as a box one new box. So here we can give person or we can keep it empty as well. So both ways it will work actually. And it will take input Hilton object. Okay, right. And let's say see. So here I explicitly mentioned like this box class will work only for this person object. So it won't take any another objects. So any another objects it won't consider actually. So even if we try to insert, let's consider like this is the person, and this is box two, and and sorry, my type mistake, my bad. And here as the input, I'm trying to pass this as a dog actually. So let's see. Here itself, IntelliJ is pointing out error like Required type is the person, but you are passing Doug as the object actually. So in this way, generic will be very better usage for. Particularly, it will mention like a class to be used. Hey, use this only. This is the hey, use this type only. Don't go for that. It will particularly it will it won't create the disambiguity actually. So in the same way, if you see, if you worked on hash maps, we'll keep after map, we'll keep like a particularly string as the object or integer as the object, because we are using this one because this particular map will work only for this object. So we are implicitly saying that this map has to be work on only this type actually. So it won't create the multiple maps which includes a different object. So it will create the confusion for the programmer. So we don't know that what object will come back. And I hope you understood the exact usage of generics actually. And in the second part, we'll discuss about how generic will much better work of that one. And we'll go in some more depth actually. And keep watching, keep learning. Thanks.